So what if I said North Dakota students are not going to be able to have their phones this year? What would be your thoughts on this? Because they're all going to the trash.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Well, that's not exactly what's happening. House Bill 1160 requires all personal electronic devices to be stored away and inaccessible from the first bell to the last bell. I wanted to understand how the bill came about and get feedback from staff and students how it's going so far.
Ultimately, where it came from and why, you'd have to talk to the sponsors of the bill. So those are like your state senators, congressmen and women from throughout the state. But the fact that both houses were discussing this shows that there was concerns from the adults in the state that there was misuse of those digital items during school time, during school class, that was taken away from the true school experience that those in power of the state of North Dakota want you kids to have.
Well, initially I thought, it was a great idea, especially that it's statewide, so it's not just our school. And I've asked my kids because it affects them more than it does me. And they actually like it. I've had a couple of kids tell me that they think they're focused more on work now. They're not worried about what they're missing because they don't really know. So I'm hoping that it will help. Bladders have gotten bigger. We don't need as many bathroom breaks, so that's good.
I have seen an improvement in communication, like kids actually talking to each other and interacting with each other for the first time in what seems like forever. And homework's getting done, not as many zeros, so I think it kind of focuses kids, and they might not like it, but most things at work are difficult, so.
I think that the phone thing is understandable. I feel like kids are more paying attention in school, or at least I am. The Apple Watches are understandable because it's tightly connected to your phone in a way. I do want my laptop back. I think that's a big, heavy thing that I used to use every single day during last year.
It's been a policy waiting to happen. I think people will stay on track and do the schoolwork more, and better grades will come out of it.
I completely agree with not having phones from bell to bell. That I can understand. And then personal devices. Like, I get not having your watch on because you can technically text on it. Laptops and stuff really bugs me because I use my laptop for a lot of different classes.
Like I told you guys when we sat down and went over this stuff with the handbooks and all that, I feel our students really did a very good job of following our cell phone policy prior to this state law coming out. So comparing it to the fact that you guys did a pretty good job already, one of the benefits or the positive things that I've seen is honestly the communication that takes place out here in the Commons area during the noon hour. Is instead of everybody on their device, you guys are talking to each other. And what I've seen, maybe even talking with the teachers a little bit more.
But yeah, so from the kids, they're not as opposed to it as parents think. They're actually okay with it, and they feel like it's going to help them. So then I think it's a great thing.